All right, let's get my audience in for another bite at the cherry. Sizwe to Tinige futhi.
All right. So I'm just going to touch on the standard part of things. I feel like when it comes to standards, right? You don't just wake up and decide that I want a man who's rich or I want a man with a specific luxury car. It starts from somewhere. You learn from somewhere. You wake up today and you're dating an ordinary guy because you just like him, and then you have your chemistry, you build whatever that you have, and then it doesn't work out. Then your next experience is somebody who's probably like on the finer things of life. And then you end up with that person. Then you get to experience things that you never experienced in your past relationship because the resources weren't there. Now you redefine your standards and you're like, oh, so I can attract this caliber of people. Let me see what it's like to just focus my energy on those type of people. Then you get to start understanding how you want that person to be in terms of character, how they think. If you are somebody who really cares about intellectual capacities, that's when you start looking at those things. And I think a tip that I would have is that if you're gonna go for the big league, right, do not let a man see what you are about. Let him show you everything he has to offer. Then you decide if this can help you become the person you want to be, because you were yourself before he was there. So is he going to water your garden, or it's just going to be a different experience in terms of relationships, but just not with the previous person that you were with? So I feel like before you could even say you have a standard, have standards that are relatable to everyone. Could it be about love? If your standards have to do with your love language, if you are more of a physical touch person, if you feel like that's how you want your person to be with someone who loves cuddling, who loves touching, that's a standard as well. That's exactly what you were saying that it's very broad. So I think it should start from somewhere, because that way you get to attract things that are in alignment with where you are in life. Because now, all of these standards, this term, in fact, it gives pressure, and we don't want
an unnecessary pressure.
It does give you unnecessary pressure. So let's put that term aside and just look at how you want your own life to be in terms of relationships without the term standard. Then everything else I feel like would fall in naturally.
Okay. Last one in audience.